Hello, hello. Happy day one of our Next Step Nugget series. So today we are going to talk a little bit about social media. I'm not going to go into vast detail, but I want you to think of your social media as your storefront. So when you are sharing Plexus on social media, it becomes your storefront. It becomes the place of your business that someone knows you are open for business and you sell Plexus. So here is challenge number one for today. I want you to go to your Facebook wall, your Instagram feed, and I want you to scroll through the last, let's say, week. If you don't post often, maybe you could do a month. If you post often, maybe do just closer to a week. And I want you to ask yourself, if I didn't know me, which you do, obviously, what would I think about who I am based on only what I see on this page? So a few things. You want your social media to be you. You don't want it filled with things that you've shared from other sources. You don't want it filled with cute cats or cute dogs or laughing babies or random reels or something you thought was funny, and so you shared it to your page and then asked your best friend to take a look at it, right? You want your social media landing page to be you. So I want you to go take a look, and I want you to ask yourself, if somebody didn't know me, and we've all done a little Facebook stalking, right? So if somebody was Facebook stalking you, what would they learn about you? What would they know about you? And then ask yourself, is that what I want people to know about me? Is that what I want people to think about me? Sometimes we don't, certainly when we're not working a business on Facebook, we almost use it as like just a free-for-all. Like we share things, we say things, we post things. But when you begin to post a Plexus business and share, when you begin to work a Plexus business and post about Plexus and share about Plexus on your social media, I want you to think of it as a storefront. So take a look, see what it says about you, decide whether you like that or not. And then here's what I want to tell you your social media should look like. So it should be a snapshot of who you are. It should not just be Plexus either. It should be a snapshot of who you are. What does your day-to-day life look like? What does your family life look like? What are you passionate about? What do you enjoy? What are you known for? What do you want to be known for? So those are the types of things that you should post. So for me, it is important to me. I am a mom. I am a wife and a mom. I'm a pastor's wife. Health is important to me. Health in all of life is important to me. So our spiritual health, our mental health, our physical health, and that includes supplements, right? I share a lot about, I'm different on Instagram and Facebook, and that's a topic for another day. Maybe I'll share a deeper video on that later today if you want to check it out. I share differently on Instagram and Facebook. Facebook, I share a lot about my family. I share a lot about things that we're doing, things I'm learning. I try to be inspirational, but it's a little more family focused. And a little more, when I'm sharing spiritual things, it's a little more of like what I have learned, right? And then I share Plexus, a lot of Plexus on my main feed. Whereas on Instagram, I don't share very much Plexus on my main feed. I share it all in my stories, and my stories copy over. So Facebook kind of gets it in both places. So I want you to ask yourself, what does my Facebook look like? What does my Instagram look like? Is this what I want it to look like, right? And then I want you to think, what do I want to be known for? What am I passionate about? What do I love? Who am I? And how can I encapsulate that into a social media presence? And then decide, okay, for the next month, how often do I want to post? Do I want to post once a day? Do I want to post 3 times a week? How often do I want to post? And then you want to think about dividing that equally. You don't want to post every single post about Plexus, right? But I also don't want you to feel like you have to catch up on the last 10 years of your life that you didn't post about before you can post about Plexus. So start now. Nobody's keeping track of what you posted or didn't post. Start now. Share real things about yourself. Share real things that you're passionate about. It can be a picture of your dinner with a recipe. It can be a picture of you taking your dog for a walk. It literally can be whatever you want it to be. Just make sure it's coming from you. It's real, it's authentic, and you're incorporating Plexus. We do have a Warriors of Hope posting ideas page that has lots of ideas of what you can post if you're like, okay, but now what do I post? Obviously, you're going to post about your personal wins. You're going to post about wins of people you've helped take the products, right? You're going to share fun facts that you learn. It doesn't have to be all comprehensive. It can be short little things, but there are lots of posting ideas in that group. I'll link it below so that you can join and scroll through and take a look. You can post testimonies, literally all the things, but incorporate it throughout the posts that you are making that highlight who you are as a person. When someone buys Plexus, yes, they're buying Plexus, but they're buying it from you because they trust you. They're buying it from you because you shared that it was helping you and they are joining you on this journey. Did you notice how many times I said you? That's because this is your business. So you want to make sure that your social media highlights who you are and you incorporate Plexus into that. So that is today's little bit of information. I'm going to share our posting ideas group below, and I'm going to share a little bit of a deeper video later today that goes into the difference of Instagram and Facebook and how do you utilize to that. But today your challenge is evaluate your Facebook or Instagram or whatever social media you're using, and then decide how many times a day or a week do you want to post, and then start thinking about what types of things that you want to be posting. Have a great day.